The book of Genesis, a foundation. Genesis, the first book of the Bible, lays the groundwork for the entire Judeo-Christian narrative. It's a book of beginnings, chronicling the creation of the world and the dawn of humanity. Within its chapters, we find stories passed down through generations, eventually scribed into the timeless text we know today. Genesis, meaning beginning or origin, sets the stage for understanding God's relationship with humanity. It introduces fundamental concepts like the Sabbath, the sanctity of marriage, and the consequences of sin. Its stories serve as moral and spiritual compasses, guiding us through the complexities of life. Among these foundational narratives, Genesis chapter 2 stands out. While Genesis chapter 1 provides a sweeping overview of creation, Genesis chapter 2 zooms in on the creation of humankind, offering a more intimate portrayal of our first ancestors, Adam and Eve. The significance of Genesis chapter 2 lies not just in its account of creation, but also in its exploration of human nature, our relationship with God, and the choices that shape our destiny. Creation of Adam and Eve, a closer look. Genesis chapter 2 introduces us to Adam, fashioned by God from the dust of the ground. God breathes life into Adam, signifying a unique connection between Creator and creation. Eve's creation from Adam's rib further emphasizes their interconnectedness, portraying a bond of shared substance and intimacy. Placed in the Garden of Eden, a paradise of abundance and beauty, Adam and Eve are given dominion over all living creatures. This act underscores their privileged status as caretakers of God's creation. Their responsibility is to cultivate and nurture the garden, a microcosm of the world itself. However, their freedom comes with a caveat, a single prohibition. They must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This restriction sets the stage for a pivotal test of obedience and has profound implications for their future and the future of all humanity. Paradise found, the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is depicted as a place of unparalleled beauty and abundance. Rivers flow, trees bear delicious fruit, and all creatures coexist in harmony. It's a realm untouched by decay, disease, or death, a pristine sanctuary where human life begins. More than a physical location, Eden represents a state of perfect communion with God. Adam and Eve enjoy uninhibited fellowship with their Creator, walking with Him in the cool of the day. Their existence is characterized by innocence, purity, and an unclouded understanding of God's goodness. The Garden of Eden serves as a poignant reminder of what was lost due to human disobedience. It represents a lost paradise, a state of perfection that humanity longs to reclaim. Its imagery continues to inspire art, literature, and our deepest yearnings for harmony, peace, and spiritual wholeness. Section 4. Divine instructions, a test of free will. God's instructions to Adam and Eve were not arbitrary restrictions, but rather an expression of His love and desire for their well-being. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil represented a boundary, a line that separated humanity from the full weight of moral responsibility. By forbidding them to eat from this tree, God was essentially saying, "Trust me, I know what is best for you." It was a test of their free will, their willingness to choose obedience and trust over self-gratification and the allure of forbidden knowledge. This divine command highlights the crucial concept of free will in our relationship with God. We are not automatons programmed to obey, but rather beings created with the capacity to choose, to love, and to trust our Creator. The consequences of Adam and Eve's choice would have lasting repercussions, shaping the human experience for millennia to come. Section 5. Enduring significance, interpretations, and impact. Genesis 2 has captivated theologians, scholars, and artists for centuries. Its stories have been interpreted and reinterpreted, sparking endless debate and inspiring countless works of art, literature, and music. Theologically, Genesis 2 establishes fundamental doctrines like the fall of man, original sin, and the need for redemption. It explores the nature of sin, its consequences, and the promise of God's grace. Culturally, the story of Adam and Eve has permeated Western consciousness, shaping our understanding of gender roles, human relationships, and our place within the natural world. Ultimately, Genesis 2 reminds us that we are not simply products of chance, but beings created in the image of God, endowed with purpose, dignity, and the capacity for both great love and profound error. The story of Adam and Eve, set within the idyllic yet transient paradise of Eden, continues to resonate with us today, prompting introspection and challenging us to grapple with the complexities of our own humanity.